The final score 113-110. The Lakers lose to Phoenix again this season, and I can confidently say that Phoenix has unofficially buried/ended this team's season, and the cracks were there during the first loss eons ago in December when the Lakers started off hot 15-4 and they get blown out by the Suns. The flaws were there, but let's just talk about tonight's game. Grayson Allen attacks the paint, he draws three. Jake LaRavia, Luka, his matchup, and LeBron James. Kicks out to Colin Gillespie in the corner. Gillespie swings it to the left wing. Royce O'Neal, wide open, knocks down the three. There's .9 left. JJ does draw up a good play for a wide open look. Austin Reaves on the other end, off of Maxi Kleber's screen, and Smart whips it cross court to Reaves. Bricks the open three. The Lakers lose. And there's been a lot of talk about whether or not they should have had Luka on the floor in that last possession, and how in past coaches will sub out a player that's weak defensively. But it doesn't matter, because the big three as a whole, as a collective, they can't guard shit. And if we're being honest, it was those three guys' fault in that last possession when Royce O'Neal made the three. Maybe LeBron overhelped. Luka getting beat by Grayson Allen pretty easily. Austin Reaves kind of in no man's land when it comes to the rotation off the kick out from Allen to Gillespie to Royce O'Neal. But it's just evident that they can't defend as a collective, and their offense isn't good enough to justify having all three of them out there for the minutes they play together, because they're just not doing enough with it. They're not. And when it comes to their points, LeBron had 15, Austin Reaves with 14, Luka with 41. I would need these guys to be in the mid to high 80s every night for really to justify having a lineup out there that really just cannot defend. That's the only way it would make sense to have all three of those guys out there. And then as a team, they need to be scoring honestly, they need to be scoring 117 to 120 a night. But whatever. It would just need to be more than what they got. It would need to be more if you're going to justify having a lineup out there that just cannot defend. And when it comes to DeAndre Ayton personally in this game, you would think there would be some energy, intensity after having a good game in Orlando. Well, not in Orlando, having a good game against Orlando. But, a lot of talk and chirping afterwards. I'm not Clint Capella. All that nonsense. And he comes out tonight, and what does he give you? 23 minutes. 4 points, 2 boards, or was it 2 points, 4 boards? My mistake. Gives you 23 minutes, 2 points, 4 rebounds, while on the other end, the guy that he isn't, Clint Capella, after nursing a lot of injuries in these previous years, he gives you 17 minutes, 6 rebounds, 4 points, and 4 blocks. Whatever. This is after there's talks about him not being Clint Capella and them having, crunk juice for DeAndre Ayton. Whatever. And it's obvious that you would need someone out the big three to be on the bench, but you're not going to bench LeBron James because he is LeBron James. You're not going to bench Luka because he is the best player on the team, and you're not going to bench Austin Reaves after having a good campaign this season and it being a contract year for him. You're just not going to do that. It wouldn't be doing right by him either for him keeping the team afloat when you had guys like Luka and LeBron missing time. Just all around, not a good team. I don't have confidence in this team beating Houston at this point. I really don't. The only team I think they could beat in a playoff series right now would be the Warriors and the Suns. And that's because the Suns are missing Dillon Brooks and Devin Booker. But assuming Booker comes back by the time of the playoffs, I don't think they could beat them either. This team, they're toast. Without the way, ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe. I'm out.